If you used to support Trump and now it's affecting you and you've changed your mind, that is okay. Seriously? Like, seriously? Only because it's affecting you now? Now you're bothered by Trump? I mean...
Wow guys, welcome back to my channel, Iyano Shoki. Hope you're good, hope you're fine. I just want to appreciate you guys for the support you're showing my channel. So guys, there is a couple of days I've seen that white people have come out clearly to say that they are regretting voting for Trump. And now black people have come out now to answer them, saying that now all of a sudden they have started regretting voting for Trump, and they said that they were the first frontline people to campaign and say that Trump is a good person. So the black people now have given message to this white people regretting voting for Trump, and they are saying that all of a sudden they are just saying that Trump is not doing going well, and they are regretting. So here are some of the messages these black Americans are giving to white people who are regretting voting for Trump. In case you are new here, just subscribe, like, comment, and share.
If you are one of the hundreds, thousands, millions of people who voted for Trump in November and you regret your vote, you have remorse, especially after seeing how this administration is inhumanely detaining our migrants and our immigrants here in America. If you are now starting to be impacted by some of these policies that you wanted to see come into fruition when you voted for that man, I want to let you know and make it so abundantly clear that this is not a safe space for you. In fact, I'm about to give you some more information that should make your day even more shitty if it hasn't been shitty already. See, when you walked your little happy racist ass to the ballots and you casted that vote for that orange man, you knew damn well what he was going to do because he campaigned on it. But you was hoping that it wasn't going to affect you. I know that you was hoping that it wasn't going to affect you. And now that it has started affecting you, you want to cry out. You want to cry out. No, suck them tears back in and let me tell you what else is about to be affected due to your vote, okay? So, farms, right? The farmers and the produce, you know, the people who actually pick the produce from out the ground, yeah, they were immigrants. So, yeah, that's going to be impacted. Also, restaurants. You see the waitresses, the line cooks, the people who clean up the spot, who wash the dishes. Yeah, they're usually immigrants. So if your service at the restaurant is exceptionally slow and horrible, if the food doesn't taste the way that it used to before, 9 times out of 10, the person who was doing the job before was an immigrant. Okay, next, manual labor. So construction work, baby. And I'm not just talking construction. I also mean landscape. You know them people that you want to hire to come and cut your grass or clean your pool? Trim your hedges? Yeah. And you know that they got the green thumb. So when your grass and your front lawn is all patchy and brown, remember the person that was keeping it green and alive was an immigrant. Okay, next, retail. Y'all be forgetting who be unloading these trucks. Y'all forget for real. But I'm here to remind you, it was an immigrant. Also in hospitality, oh, you know this. Y'all should have known this. In the hotels, on the cruises, the maid services. Y'all forgot? Who was working them jobs? Yeah, it was an immigrant. Also, child caring services, the nannies. Yeah. Say bye-bye to your little Brad being bilingual because you helped deport his Mexican, Nicaraguan, Colombian, Dominican, Puerto Rican, Haitian, you help deport them. You helped that. So, round of applause to you. Also remember, before you come out your face and say, at least now jobs are available, these jobs were always available to Americans. Y'all never wanted to fucking do them. Actually, correction. Y'all didn't want to do it for free. Y'all didn't want to do it while being exploited. You didn't want to do it knowing that you were being underpaid and you had no benefits. But you were okay with letting the migrants and the illegal aliens do it. Correction. You don't want to do it for free. You don't want to do it while being exploited. You don't want to do it knowing that you're being underpaid. You don't want to do it knowing that you don't get no benefits. You don't want to do it knowing that you don't get no time off. Correction.
This video is for anyone who's starting to regret their decision to vote for Donald Trump. I know that you're probably expecting me to come out with some FAFO kind of stuff, but I'm not. I actually sympathize with you and I empathize with you because the people on your side have spent years and years and millions of dollars to get you into a place where you will believe anything that they say and that you won't believe anything that anybody else says due to a lot of propaganda. Everybody is susceptible to it. Not just you, not just me, everybody. And so I don't think it's your fault that you fell for it. They were very smart, very rich people who worked really hard to make sure that you did. But now we're in a place where you have to decide. You are standing at a crossroads where you can say, okay, so now I know that groceries aren't going to get cheaper. Goods aren't going to get cheaper. We're not actually going to be employing more Americans, and nothing is going to get easier or better for anybody. There was an interview that was done with a dairy farmer in South Dakota, and he was talking about the fact that in the event that mass deportations actually happen, we will run out of food in 2 days. 2 days. So whatever reasons you have not to side with us over here on the left, do you really dislike us more than you like food? You don't. And I know that you don't. You're hungry too. We like cheeseburgers just as much as you do. And so you can turn away. It's never too late to do the right thing. It is painful to confront the truth, and it's easier to fool a person than it ever is to convince them that they've been fooled. But look around. He's not going to cut the cost of oil. He is doing everything that he's doing solely to take advantage of you and me and make it so that there's so much chaos and so much disruption in our country that all we want to do is fight with each other. I don't want to fight with you. I love country music. I love cowboy hats. I love the whole Midwest and the beautiful South. It is not us. We are not your enemy. It is down versus up, and we do outnumber them 100,000 to 1. And if you have a problem with the LGBTQIA plus community and your faith tells you that you can't subscribe to that, okay. So they can't get married at your church. That's fine, but I think it's totally okay for you to just leave them alone. Yeah, just like let them be. Let us be. Let the immigrants be. And let everybody just participate in society in the ways in which they were sent to be here, right? Because if you're a member of faith, and I hold the same faith, I'm a Christian. We were all put here on purpose. We all are here for a reason, right? You can see that now. And there's people on the top that are blaringly coming out and saying straight to your face, ha ha, gotcha, I did what I needed to do and now I don't need you anymore. Well, guess who does need you? Us. Us down here on the bottom in the streets. All of us need you. To talk to your lawmakers, to talk to your friends, talk to your family members, and to say, you know what, we actually don't have to do this. Because it ain't over till it's over, and the fat lady has not sung yet. And if you're looking around and suddenly coming to the realization that everything that you were promised was a lie, and that every person that they taught you to hate, that they did that just to keep you distracted from the plans that they were doing, that's okay. Talk about it. Say something about it. You can keep all of your closely held ideals. You can. You don't have to lose anything by coming and hanging out with us. The only thing that you will lose is the goggles, is the wool that has been pulled over your eyes. And you'll actually find it's rather cozy over here. So if you enjoyed this video, give me a like, comment, and a follow. Join our Blue Lulu clan. It's nice and cozy over here. And keep your eyes up, keep your feet on the ground. And I will see you next time.
I don't want to hear your cries. I don't want to hear your complaining. I don't want to hear your coulda, shoulda, wouldas. Because I don't feel no ways tired. I don't want to hear this is not what I voted for. This is exactly what you voted for. That man let you know time and time again that he don't fool up with black and brown people. And it's sad because you yearning so bad to have proximity to whiteness made you turn a blind eye to the disrespect, made you feel like you were bigger than the program, made you feel like all the insults that he spewed against your people didn't apply to you. So now y'all want to act shocked and appalled because he done called the National Guard, everybody and they mama, to scrape you and your family members off the floor of LA. No better for you.
If you used to support Trump and now it's affecting you and you've changed your mind, that is okay. Seriously? Like, seriously? Only because it's affecting you now? Now you're bothered by Trump? I mean...
What the hell you mean I'm a bad person for voting for Donald Trump? Are you crazy? I had faith in him that he was gonna do better for the country, but right now I just don't know. Cutting the big beautiful bill, was that a bad thing? I don't know. Is there something revolutionary going on? I don't know. Is being a Trump supporter the smartest play? I really don't know. I used to be so big on being a supporter for Donald Trump. Now I just don't give a shit, to be honest with you. 2025 is getting scary. We don't know what is coming next.
No, you don't regret your vote. You're just pissed that it's now affecting you. What has had me cackling for the past couple of days is seeing all these Trump supporters just be in shambles over the fact that now they are getting affected by the bullshit that he has been doing. When everybody has literally been telling you this whole time, he's a bullshitter. He's going to make our lives a living hell. Did y'all want to listen? No. But now all of a sudden you're pissed and you're mad because your life is now a living hell. See, you don't regret your vote because you're getting exactly what you voted for, right? The thing about it is you just thought that it was going to affect the middle and lower class. You just thought it was going to affect black and brown and people of color. But now that it's skirting over to you, now you're in shambles. Now you're in a panic. No, babe, you too. This man literally went off to go play in a golf tournament. He went to go play golf while the country he's supposed to be running is in shambles. You really think he gives a fuck about you? And then I'm even more terrified about the people who are still brainwashed, who still believe in him. Who are still, no, this is just the beginning. No, it's going to get worse before it gets better, babe. No. We have been in shambles for a while. We're just getting deeper into shambles now. Maybe it's now noticing because it's affecting you, but it's been this way. It's been this way. So don't sit here and get mad and get sad. Get glad. And watch what you voted for fold out right in front of you. Watch the show.
U.S. farmers are regretting their vote for Donald Trump after their business suffers. Womp womp. Since China implemented their tariffs, farmers are suffering because soybean farmers, especially in the Midwest, are not being able to export as much as they're used to. I wonder why. Yet they voted for him anyway. They voted for him about 2 or 3 times, actually. I don't know how you thought voting for him would help you in your business when creating tariffs will probably hurt you. And he's said he's going to do this multiple times, but another example of Americans thinking that other parts of the world need them the most. Brazil is the #1 soybean import for China. They don't need the U.S. Brazil is steadily increasing the production year after year after year, while the U.S. has remained stagnant. And y'all thought Donald Trump getting in office will help y'all? You put somebody in office who directly hinders your business. I need these people to take a survey so I can understand why they make the decisions that they do. But again, womp womp. You put somebody in office because of reasons, and now you're paying the price because of those same reasons. You just thought they wouldn't affect you.
There was just a lady on here that made a video and asked people if that now they see what Donald Trump is doing right now, if they regret it. And there were people in the comments like, yes, I regret it. Like, after they seen the whole Elon Musk thing, I regret it, blah, blah, blah. My question here for those people is, no matter what he's doing right now, obviously, all that shit is horrible. He sexually assaulted a woman, and you still voted for him. As women, as men with mothers and daughters and nieces and aunts, you still voted for him as a rapist. But now that he's in office and you see all the negative things that he's doing and the shit that he's taking away, now it's like, oh, I regret it. You're still a fucking piece of shit, no matter how you look at it. So regret it all you want. But at the end of the day, you still voted for a fucking rapist before he showed you anything. Anything. Thank you for attending my TED Talk. Bye. Oh, and it is always going to be, it will forever be, fuck Donald Trump. And all his fucking minions. Period.
I can't believe I'm about to say this, but I regret voting for Trump. Hear me out, hear me out. The reason why I regret voting for Trump is because he decided not to release the Epstein files. Psych! Do I look like Candace Owens to you? I can respectfully disagree with the fact that President Trump decided to not release the Epstein files and yet not revoke my loyalty to President Trump. Let's get that correct. I don't regret voting for him, although I disagree with his actions. Now, I don't know what the reason is as far as why he's not releasing the files, but it's not right. And so, President Trump, I ask that you release the files so those children can get justice, and I don't care when you release them, as long as you release them.